I'm on a journey to get 100 platinum trophies on PlayStation, and my next game is the newest addition to the franchise, Borderlands 4. This is actually my first ever Borderlands game that I played through the story and fully experienced the game. I always have started the previous games but never made it far. I don't think I ever really made it out like the tutorial, but I figured with this new game that why not try to get the platinum trophy and see if I can actually get through one of these games. Now, on the True Achievements website, it says that this game takes somewhere between 80 to 100 hours to complete, and I want you to know, whoever put that, you can kiss my ass. Nah, in all seriousness, I did play through this game on hard for the story, and I was also doing a bit of exploring and trying to work on somewhat of a build for most of these trophies to fight the bosses. And also there was a few times that I went AFK for about an hour and just left the console on, so that's got to be taken into an account. So it definitely was going to add some time to the journey, but it kind of was pretty close. For this game, there are only 36 trophies, but some of these trophies take a good amount of time to complete the requirements for, which is crazy, and this will end up being my biggest trophy hunt so far. I didn't follow an official guide or anything for this hunt, but I will say that some of these trophies I did end up having to look up tips on how to do. And also I want to shout out Moxie here, because I used his builds from his videos during this time for the hunt. But with all that out of the way, let's get this started. Now, to my knowledge, just about every mainline game usually has the same objective. You play as a vault hunter and go after a big vault that's guarded by some big bad. This time around, the big bad is a guy called the Timekeeper and his army, the Order. They are in control of this planet called Kairos, which is where we'll be on this entire time. Now, for the vault hunters, we get to choose between Rafa, the Exo Soldier, Harlow, the Gravatar, Ammon, the Forge Knight, and Vex, the Siren. I ended up choosing Rafa mainly because I thought you couldn't get into the same lobby with someone if you were the same hunter. And my friend that I was going to end up running most of the endgame stuff with, he ended up choosing Vex, who was my first option. But I started playing late for this game. But Rafa is still a dope character too. I enjoyed my playthrough as him. We start off the story by getting captured by the Order and getting this device implanted into the back of our neck that lets the Timekeeper have the ability to control us. But we get rescued by this guy named RJ and his drone Echo 4. The drone actually has the ability to mute the Timekeeper's connection to the device in the back of our neck, and this is why the Timekeeper hasn't taken control of RJ yet. As we make our way through the Order facility and are about to escape, the Timekeeper takes control of us and uses Rafa to try to kill RJ, but then ownership of Echo 4 was transferred from RJ to Rafa to stop the Timekeeper from controlling us. But when Rafa realizes what happened, the Timekeeper ended up taking control of RJ and had him stab himself in front of us before the Order ships just blast us into the water.